Hey, biology people. We are wrapping up chapter 13, and in 13 we talk about DNA, RNA, and protein synthesis, transcription, translation, and the final product is protein. So, just to be sure, DNA starts out, then we have production of RNA, and that leads eventually to proteins. And we can further break it down from the original DNA, which unzips. We have the production of mRNA, tRNA, rRNA, and then when all three of those combine in various places in the cell, some in the cytoplasm, some in the ribosome, then we form what's called a polypeptide chain, which is inevitably, or not inevitably, but a protein. All right, so to illustrate that, let me show you a little picture. There we go. Here is our transcription, and remember our transcription is just basically rewriting the DNA to form RNA. And here is your DNA being unzipped by RNA polymerase, which forms this huge, long mRNA molecule. This mRNA molecule is produced from the DNA. The tRNA molecule looks a little bit different, but here it is right here, also produced from the DNA in the nucleus at a different time. So the whole time this DNA is producing mRNA, tRNA, and rRNA. It shoves all of them out of the nucleus. As you can see here, we can see the mRNA coming out. This tRNA, notice, has no little top there, and it has a little bit of a button down here, and these buttons are going to be your individual codon, which comprises of 3 different nitrogenous bases. All right, and those bases will change depending on the code that is being produced here. All right, these guys get shipped out. They pick up their little hats right here at the amino acid activation site, and we don't need to know about the synthase here, the amino acyl tRNA synthase, but basically what happens is this tRNA that was produced from the DNA jumps into this activation site here, and one of these amino acids gets put on the top. At that point, all right, the ribosome, which is this larger piece here, this is the ribosome right here, gets activated or couples up with the rRNA, which is right here, which has also been produced from the DNA in the nucleus that gets shipped out into the cytoplasm, and it sandwiches the mRNA right here. As the mRNA strand goes through here, there's a little dude in here that reads the codons in the mRNA, and it says, all right, all you tRNAs line up, let's see if you match up. This one doesn't match up. Oh, look, this one matches up. And it attaches to the mRNA. Once that happens, the little hat that is attached to the tRNA, which is an amino acid, gets added to this chain. And as these guys go through, as the mRNA goes through this ribose and the rRNA here, the chain gets longer and longer and longer until finally one of these codons on the mRNA reads a stop codon, which means I'm done. I've produced my polypeptide chain, my protein, and I can be done. Okay? So those are all the interactions of those molecules. Now another picture. This is a little bit simpler, maybe. There we go. Here's your DNA being unzipped. Your mRNA is being produced here, and out here we have our tRNA, which was also produced from the DNA unzipping in the nucleus. And there's my rRNA right here. All right, also produced from the DNA being unzipped in the nucleus. Here's your free-floating amino acids that are in the cytoplasm that were generated someplace else. The ribosome and the rRNA clamp onto the mRNA here and here into different sites. The anticodon on the tRNA and the codon from the mRNA match up, and they drop off those individual peptides right here. THR stands for I don't remember what it stands for. Or this one right here off the top of my head. But anyway, these are different amino acids. They all join together once they drop off their amino acids, and then they're kicked back out to gain more amino acids or to be absorbed back into the cell again. All right, so that is the summary of the protein synthesis from transcription to translation. I hope this helped.